So hello and welcome to my new video about my Unreal Engine project. Last time we created a new MetaHuman as a default character for our project, but we did it for Unreal Engine 5.5 and our project was Unreal Engine 5.4. But now we updated it into 5.5 and we should be able to add the MetaHuman now. I fixed a small bug after the update. Had to rebuild and delete the already built files. But now I think it should work. Oh, we have to compile the shaders. That could take a while. And then we hope our project is still running. While we are shadering, we check out what changed from 5.4 to 5.5. So let's see. Okay, animation, that's good. We want it. We will use it. Sequencer, okay, for later. MetaHuman animator. Wow, perfect. Okay, that was a good idea to update to 5.5. Okay, Lumen was updated. Maybe we will use it, but this will be later. Okay, we can render movies. Okay, nice. Maybe I will add a VR functionality. I don't do mobile games. Data processing, not important now. Okay. There are a few cool things. Wait a minute, changed a little. This is new. This symbol is new. Okay, I think it's still loading textures. But if we press B, we can add storage building, mining building, factory building, residential building, it's moving, nice. Now the textures are also here. Okay, still working. That was a nice, easy update. So now we are in Unreal Engine 5.5 and we can start to add the MetaHuman. I make some notes. And last time we downloaded the Quixel Bridge. So we want just MetaHumans, we don't need the new. Okay, we update our bridge plugin. Okay, we update the launcher. Oh. And we update it again. Epic Games Launcher is really the worst part of Unreal Engine. So now check out Quixel Bridge plugin. Okay, we don't care about updating. I think we can add the MetaHuman without updating everything, but we still have to sign in with our account. And now we have our MetaHuman here. We did create last time. And because we want to optimize our compiling time, we just added in low quality for now, and we download it. Now the MetaHuman is generating, and while we're doing this, we check out how we can use our MetaHuman as a character later. I think I will just reparent the character class, blueprint class. And then we should have all our functionality. Oh, hello, Xaltirina. Nice to meet you. I'm doing some MetaHuman stuff here in my engine and waiting it to be generated. While it is loading, I can show you what I'm doing here. I'm building such like a strategic game, a little bit like Factorio, where we have mining buildings, factory buildings, storage buildings. How long have I been using Unreal Engine? About 4 years, I would say. I worked as an Unreal Engine programmer for 2 years and did it by my own for about 4 years. Before that, I only was playing Unreal Engine games. But yeah, it's very good. You can find a lot of good tutorials on YouTube. And when you have time. Yes, a strategic game. It will be like Factorio or Anno 1800, like where you are producing some materials and building buildings. But it's very abstract now, so it will take a while. But when this character has a good character mesh and animations, it will look better. But I'm programming in C++, the most code. I'm not sure when you are learning it new. I think you will use more blueprints. But I programmed the base of the game in C++. And then I can make my own blueprint functions. And then it's easier for a coder to read this than the blueprint stuff. And you can make the versioning like here on GitHub. I can see what I changed on my code. And this is not working with blueprints. And when you are working together with other people, you have to use this. Yeah, I studied informatics, so I already knew how to code before I started Unreal Engine programming. Without that, it's very hard. So you would have to learn C++ before doing anything. But when you can do it, it's great. So this transport system, what I built here, so that this character or multiple characters are moving around and bring the materials from the mining building to the factory building, and then from the factory building to the storage building, This is all one C++ class. This is my logistic system, and this is this code. So it looks like very much code, but it's pretty simple when you know what to do. So it makes request queues and loops through the request queues and checks if anything is to do and if there are free transport characters. Like you see here. And you can see here my wood storage is raising, and they are producing some planks already on my factory buildings. So when you want to professional program Unreal Engine, you should at least learn how to read C++ code. When you're just doing it for your own as a hobby, blueprints are fair enough and good. I can show you my blueprints. They are only for default values, basically. So I have game mode just to put in some classes. I have a game instance with nothing. And I have here a character blueprint just to set the mesh. And my building blueprints are also empty. There are no functionality in blueprints. Just to set the default values here. In my factory I can set what what materials are they producing. Okay, my MetaHuman character is finished. That's nice. Now we can edit. We can close the bridge now, and we have our character here in the engine. Let's see. How does it look like? Okay, we have some missing settings. Okay, looks good. Now we want to... Oh, the parent class is an actor. That's new. Let's see if we can change the parent class to our transport character. Okay, that looks good. We just restart the engine now. Yes, you can do it. Blend the characters to Unreal. You can import. So when you export it correctly from Blender, you can import it directly to the Unreal Engine, and use everything from Blender. So this is when you are designing characters on your own. Many people use Blender and import it to Unreal Engine. You also can import the textures and everything, animations, skeleton. It's very easy. Very easy. It's not very easy, but there is a lot of YouTube videos how you can do it. And then you can remap animations to the character. Maybe I will do it sometimes, but it will take a while. Okay, we have our character, and now we want her instead of our yellow character. That means when we check our residential building, this one is spawning new character classes. And transport character with the transport character class of the residential building. That means it should be very easy when I change this to my default character. Now there should be the MetaHuman instead of the yellow thing. Now it's loading the MetaHuman. Ooh. We have an error. How? Start transport crashed. Let's see. Oh, I think the AI controller is not set correctly. And because this is a null pointer, this crashes. Let's open up our character again. And compare it to our old character. Controller. Not sure where to set my AI controller. Custom transport character. Oh, here, pawn AI controller class. We should have the same thing here. AI pawn AI controller class. Oh, but transport AI controller. Oh, this setting was not correct. Auto process AI. We should make it as a default value in our class. Yes, you can see now our character is moving here. But our grid is on the character and the height of the character is completely wrong. But we can fix this. First we set auto process AI to placed invert or spawned. Then we don't have to set it anymore when we change the character. We recompile. So now this is default value. That's good. We don't have this error again. And now we check out the collision. So our old character has character mesh as collision preset, and our new character also, okay. But maybe the mesh, character mesh is also the same. So I have to check out if the grid was visible on the old character. I'm not sure now. No, it was not. So there is some difference. No collision, no collision. We have to check out our grid. It is our player controller, maybe. No. It is here. It's a long time ago when I did the decal, so now I'm not sure why. We can see the decal on the new character and not on the old one. Okay. We start to put the root on the bottom. Not sure how we do it. So when this is 0, why is the capsule component not 0? Oh, and also there is a mesh we don't need. Oh, that's the key. That's the problem, I think, because character mesh, we have to do collision character mesh here. And now when we start the game, the grid should be gone. No, it's not. Character mesh. Character mesh. Character mesh. And character mesh. We try again. Strange. Okay, we find out later. Now we I will Google it shortly. Rendering. Receive decals, that's what we have to do. the correct option. We don't want to receive decals on our character mesh. Decal is something that lays on textures. Yes. No. Oh, her hair has still the decals. So we remove it from every mesh. Save it. Okay. Very good. Now the next part should be to bring her on the floor somehow. But first I will remove unused things from my transport character because I can't. Because it's part of the transport character. Okay, we will do the animation and I will reflect that off stream because I have to think about it, how I add the MetaHuman that I can switch between different MetaHumans easily without doing all these settings I did right now. So I just want to add a new MetaHuman and use it without doing anything. But before that we will do a little bit of customizing to see how it works with the MetaHuman and to have an animation. So now she should be on the floor. Yes, that's good. But she's still not reaching the target. Let's check out what the AI controller is doing. So basically, if the character reaches the goal, it should trigger a function. It never does. There is blocked. So this is because collision behavior Oh. And we just check out from our previous character. What's the difference? Oh, you can see we have to ignore word dynamic. Our buildings are word dynamic buildings. Yes, now she can do it. Yes, that's good. And now we want animations. That means we start with an animation blueprint. Wait a minute. So I create a new folder for animations. And then I create an animation blueprint for our MetaHuman base skeleton. That means later we can add this animation blueprint to every MetaHuman, which is nice. So we call it default animation. Okay, why are we only seeing the feed? Oh, we made it for the body. Oh, we have some custom animations. That's nice. So for testing, we just add a simple animation. Oh, it's just the fingers. Maybe I made a mistake. Let's check out the animations. Okay, this is strange. Why are there only feed animations here? So let's see what will happen if we only do this food animation. I think she will move the food. Okay, she's doing nothing. Okay, I need to add some animations. Because we don't have some here. Let's check out the MetaHuman animation plugin first. Animator. Okay, the animator is just for face animations. I don't need it.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm a filmmaker. Come with me.
We want we need the mannequin animations. I started the project without the starter content, I think. At least without the mannequin. So I have to add it on my own. We check out the marketplace. Animations. And here we have animations. And I think we use the animation starter pack. Okay, we take this. There are a lot of animations from Epic Games directly. And we use it. Okay, I can see it. Now it's here. We create a new project and then we copy the important things to our project. and then we remap the animations from the mannequin to our MetaHuman. Okay, it needs to download a while. So again, we are blocked. Okay, but it should be finished in a few minutes. And then we will check out which animations we have. And I think we wait for the next video to add these animations to our MetaHuman. It's a little bit more complicated than I thought because I don't have the mannequin starter content in my project. Normally I have, and then it's only some rigging to bring the animation from the mannequin to the MetaHuman. But now it's a little bit more complicated. So we start our animation sample. And because I think I have to do a lot of copying stuff from the sample project to my Age of Transport project, I will do this off stream. Oh, we already have MetaHumans here. That's nice. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. So let's see the animation blueprint. And when here, ground, moving. Why is he not moving? Ah, now. I'm not sure why it's running sideways. But it looks very good. So we will use this for our project. Wow. Wow, there are already some retargeting for our MetaHuman. Okay, this is very detailed sample. But very interesting. How did they use this sandbox character? The mesh is the MetaHuman. This is exactly what I want. Really exactly what I want. But where is the body coming from? It's just added. Oh, it's very nice animations. Wow. Wow. They all, wow. So because I need to do a little more research, And we want, wow, these animations are insane. They're really insane. But too much for my project. They're just running around. They don't make a parkour. But it's funny. Okay. Until next time. I will copy the animations we want to use from the sample project to my project, and then we will check out what animations will be used in our project. Yeah. So we're done for today. See you next time.